Veteran-Owned Business Network regarding veterans recognition and preference in employment, business tax certificates, and contract bidding. And you will have 4 minutes.
Thank you very much, council members.
And state your name again, sir.
My name is Bob Moles. I am the chair of the Elite Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Business Network. I'm the quiet, shy, and humble guy, if you don't know me, that's here representing the veterans. I'd like to thank you and for all my fellow veterans that have waited these hours to get something very easily put into a proposal. Little background, we work with the service disabled vets in an attempt to get them, if they can't get any jobs, to get into business, and if they don't want to go into business, we engage our member businesses to hire veterans, which will help the homeless situations and some of the other issues that have been going on. We are here today to propose an amendment to the city's municipal code that's based on a 157-year-old bill that was signed roughly around 1860 that says veterans serving honorably in the United States military are not to be used or not to be fined or, not to be taxed for a business license. It's specified in the city of San Diego under several items, which was a 5-point continuation of a 5-point preference to a 15-point preference for employment, an amendment to the code, which I'll talk about in a second, and the third, which is the municipal code or charter, provides a 5-point veteran preference in contracting. Now, going back to Amendment 2, that's where we get that 157-year-old bill. The reason why I'm bringing this up is we're having some issues at times, and what we'd like to do is we'd like to clarify on the amendment in Section 120. Article 1 states up to A, B, C, D, E, and not to stretch it out, I left you a copy of it, basically saying certain groups should be afforded non-charging of the business license tax. We'd like to, because there seems to be some, misunderstandings or problems with that down at the city Office of City Treasurer, we'd like to propose what we could call an F section, which states any veteran-owned and operated business who have served in any branch of the United States Armed Forces during any war, major military action, or peacekeeping mission, and who have been honorably discharged from active service. Now, that doesn't really sound like a great big change from what's already on the city's website, and I have a copy of that here present if you want me to leave you one, which talks about the veterans who meet the criteria listed below on that 157-year-old bill. So this would just make it plain and simple that anybody that's honorably discharged should go and be able to get a free business license. Again, San Diego is very what we call a military city. They provide many benefits to the city. $50 billion gross revenue comes in here based upon military activities. And with that said, there's many other reasons why they earned the right to get the break. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. Did you hand that information out prior to, or?
Yes,
okay.
Ma'am, I surely did.
Okay, so then we have a copy.
The one I did not hand out is on your website, and if you'd like a copy, I can leave it with you.
Yes, we'll make copies of it and give you the copy back, sir. Thank you so much, and we do have a public testimony on this item.
Joe Bessler, you have 1 minute, sir.
Mr. President, San Diego chapter.
Yes, my name is Joe Bessler. I'm president of the San Diego chapter of the Elite Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Business Network. And basically, we're made up of everybody in the city. It doesn't matter what race, creed, color, orientation, in any way, shape, or form, they are members of our organization. And the way we see it also is all of you up here watching Democracy in Action today, it is because some soldier, sailor, Marine, or airman moved forward on some beach, jungle, rice paddy, sand dune, without knowing whether the next second would be his last. That deserves consideration from those who have reaped the benefits. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Turning to committee member questions and comments, Vice Chair Kersey.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing this forward. I'm very interested in this idea. As you mentioned, San Diego is a military town, and we're very proud of that and very happy to support our veterans. So I would ask the city attorney, I'm not sure if you have anything prepared today, but would you be able to do a legal analysis of the proposal, including what requires a public vote and what of this we could just do by passing a municipal code amendment?
Our office could take a look at that. One of the things I was looking at in what they provided is that some of this would be in the municipal code, but we'd also have to do a thorough legal analysis as to what we could in fact accomplish. And there are attorneys in our office that would be prepared to work on that.
Great. So for the purposes of just wrapping up the discussion on this item today, I would make a motion to direct the city attorney to perform that legal analysis and return to the appropriate committee with that so that we can take future action. And I want to thank you again for bringing this forward.
And if I could just mention it, this organization is entirely all volunteer. Nobody's on a payroll.
That's great. Thank you, and thank you for your service.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Ms. Bree.
I just would like to second that motion, and I thank you for bringing this forward.
Fabulous. So we do have a motion by Vice Chair Kersey that was seconded by Ms. Bree. All in favor? Fabulous. That is unanimous. Thank you so very much. And we will move on to sub-item Q again. Consideration of a ballot measure proposal by Mr. Stump regarding budgeting for public health and housing.